It's Cosmic Vinyl with Cosmic. Oh, hey, Vinyl Community YouTube. How you doing? Just sitting around playing with my action figures. Check out this guy. Yeah. So yeah, if you guys dig garage rock and psychedelic rock, man, especially from the 60s, then you need to stay tuned for this video because I'm going to show part of my massive collection of psych and garage comps. Only here at Cosmic Vinyl. Stay tuned!
It's Cosmic Vinyl.
What's up, Vinyl Community? What's up, YouTube? Yes! How you doing? Oh, hell yes! Welcome aboard, cosmonauts! This is Cosmic Vinyl. I am your galactic guru of the airwaves, Cosmic Brian. Woo! Put your mind shields on. All right. So I'm not going to waste a whole lot of time with my little pre-ramblings, but I am going to tell you that thank you all for tuning in, man, to the last two videos. I think we broke 1,000 views on both videos, which is pretty great for us. I mean, we're nobody. But yeah, the hard and heavy pre-80s stuff, late 60s, early 70s heaviness. I'm so glad to know that there's a lot of other people out there that dig that kind of music, and my respect goes out to all of you, man, and thank you for tuning in. I got a huge stack of records here. Gonna go through some of my garage comps and some of my psych comps, man. I have a ton of them, but I'm not going to try and show them all. If it gets too long, I'll just stop, and we'll do another part 2 next week. So without further ado, first of all, I should probably tell you what we're listening to. This is part of the series that I'll be showing here in the video. This is highs in the mid-60s. These are great garage comps put out by Pebbles, same ones that did Pebbles. And it's all regional. Usually they like either pick a city or state or like a region like the Southwest or something. And these are great. This is volume 23, Texas part 5. So there was 5 Texas volumes. I have a lot of these, but I have a lot more to get. So yeah, great covers too. Aren't those groovy? So yeah, let's get a little... You guys want to get a little drink in us? I've got my Surf Zombies koozie going here, man. Love the Surf Zombies. Big shout out to the Surf Zombies from Iowa. Brooke Hoover, guitar player for the band. Grew up in the same hometown I did. Friggin' awesome. Here's to Brooke. Here's to all you guys out there, man. Thank you so much for following Cosmic Vinyl and tuning in, man. You have probably way better stuff to do, but to take your time out of your day to watch, man, means a lot to me in the perch. My compadre. All right, let's do this. Toast.
Oh, yes, my good friend, of course.
Oh, that's icy cold. All right, let's get these mind shields off. I warned you, man. Keep your minds guarded with your mind shields, because mine are coming off. All right, you ready? Here we go. Oh, wait a second. You guys see this yet? All right, I'm done messing with you. Here we go. All right, mind shield removal in full effect, y'all. Ah! Guys for your patience as I self-indulge here for a little bit. Jeez. All right, let's get into the vinyl here. since I started by showing the highs in the mid 60s, I'm gonna go through the rest of the stack here. I'm gonna do it rather quickly, and I'll throw in some like needle drops after to give you guys an idea what's on these comps. But this is Volume 2 LA 66, Riot on Sunset Strip. Friggin' awesome, man. I wish I could get Volume 1 of this series. I'd be so happy. You'll see I do have a lot of them, but not as many as I'd like. Anyway, there's the track list with all the bands. There's pics of the band. There's a little blurb about each band and song here. Far out. These are just absolutely killer. And the colors of the covers just demand your attention. The color pops. This is Volume 3 LA 67, Mondo Hollywood A Go-Go. I think I talked about this one in another video, but how cool is that pic, man? And the bands, get a load of that. And of course the pictures of the bands and stuff. These comps are great, man. I lucked into a honey hole of these at Euclid. It was at Euclid Records here, man. Nobody even knew they were down underneath, like the under bins, and I had my way. I had my way with that bin. Jesus. And this is Volume 6, Michigan Part 2. I believe that's the Pleasure Seekers on the cover there, featuring the Quattro sisters, Susie Quattro, Leather Tuscadero. What's up? Jesus. But yeah, this is Michigan rock. We all know about all the great stuff, rock and roll that's come out of Michigan over the years. Love it! And this is Volume 9, Ohio, for Dead in Ohio. Here you go. Look at that. It's freaking awesome. Look at that color scheme. A lot of great stuff in Ohio, too. The home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Look at that. There's the track list there. You get so much with these comps, man. It's so great. I think the next one is Wisconsin. There you go. There's the Shags. Not the Shags that you're thinking of with the female girls that weren't that great. Volume 10, Wisconsin. Sticking in the Midwest here. There's a Sonny Bono wannabe. No, I'm just kidding. Jesus. But yeah, look at that. Love it. There's the track list. These are killer, I told you, man. I'm going to have to move faster, though, if I'm going to get through this. Volume 12, Texas Part 2. Very cool. A lot of great bands come out of Texas. All different kind of music. The Texans just did it different, you know what I mean? They added their own special touch to it. But yeah, man. And then Volume 13, another Texas edition here. Part 3. Look at those guys. That's awesome, man. That's the Chessmen. And again, you get the labels and a little blurb of each band. There's the track list. Oh! And then we're jumping up into the Northwest with Volume 14. The Northwest had a lot of great tunes. Sonics, friggin', you could go on and on. Look at that. Like I said, look at these great covers. Aren't those just demand your attention? Going back to Wisconsin, apparently. Volume 15, Part 2, Wisconsin. Look at those guys. The Sharp, or what are they? the Chaparrals. What a deal. Special thanks to Ken Feck. That's my friend's name behind me, the statue I showed last week. More records, track list. Great stuff, man. And look at this color scheme here. Volume 16, The Northwest, Part 3. Typical garage band look there with, who is that on the cover there? The Gentleman Wild on the cover there. This is where they kind of started putting more pictures to go with the little summary of the band and song. Gives you a little song history here too. They just knocked down that. God damn it. And here's this. I'm not going to take the plastic off. It's taking too long. Volume 17, Texas Part 4. They had to do several Texas editions because there's just so much great music out of Texas. But yeah, that band on the cover there is the Sparkles. Hey, look at the Sparkles! And going back to Michigan for Part 3, Volume 19. Look at that. One James Osterberg right there. Iggy Pop, baby. Iggy Pop. That's the iguanas on the cover there. Featuring Iggy Pop on drums. I think he also did vocals for them before leaving to start it on his punk rock adventure. And then this one here. Volume 20, LA. Part 4, those guys look great, man. That's so awesome, man. And here you go with the blurbs, the track list there. You get to see who's on there. God, these are so good. I could just spend all day watch or listening to those. So those are my my garage highs in the mid 60s comps. And then this is the one that started it all for me, man. This is probably one of my first Psych comps, Psych garage Psych. Nuggets, original artifacts from the first psychedelic era, 65 through 68. Now this is not the one that, it's similar to the Nuggets one that you've probably seen with the more psychedelic cover. It's got a lot of the same tracks. The Electric Prunes had Too Much to Dream last night, Standell's Dirty Water, Lies by the Knickerbockers, Liar, Liar by the Castaways, Pushing Too Hard by the Seeds, Psychotic Reaction, Count 5. You got the Third Rail on this. You got the Mono Men. Oh, you guys want the gatefold? It's no great shakes. It just gives a little blurb about each band. Oh, you want the full effect, y'all. There you go. It looks like American Graffiti cover there. Jesus. But yeah, this kind of started it all for me, man. I started diving into comps after that. Here's a couple, I just picked a couple of these, but these are Psychedelic Unknowns, garage site comps here, some great tracks on these. I believe a guy who follows Cosmic Vinyl, and I know he follows a lot of other channels out there, Bill Still, I think he had something to do with maybe curating some of the music to go on these. I can't remember exactly what he does, but yeah, man, very cool to have somebody like that that you know that is involved with making of these insanely cool comps. This is another volume here. There's the track list. There's some great bands on these too. Love these albums as well. I have more than those two, but I don't have near as many as I do the highs in the mid 60s. And then this is a Zamrock comp that I decided to throw in here. I think this has like 2 or 3, I think it's a double album. All African, Afrobeat, Afro Psych, rock stuff here, Zamrock. It's hard to explain, but it's an overview of the scene from its ascension to the fall and its resurgence, featuring Witch and Ghazi family, Amanaz, and every important Zamrock band known to man. Yeah, this is killer, man. There's the track list there. Okay, now we're getting into the real nitty-gritty. The gritty. Let's do the gritty, everybody. Check it out. This is Acid Nightmare. Group put these out, and that cover is friggin' brilliant, man. It's a trip and a half. Oh, you guys definitely need the full effect on this. Look at that. How great of a black light poster would that be? You want a closer look at that Cobra, don't you? I know you do. There's Kong. Yes. Easy Rider. Now the gatefold. Oh yeah. This is all like drugged out, like hard and heavy psychedelic stuff, late 60s, early 70s. Pretty sure it came with a booklet here, which I'm gonna dig out and show y'all. Very cool, another great piece of art here. And then what you get is a page for each band. It talks about their history briefly, and the songs. Just very cool, man. These are bands and songs born out of the hallucinogenic era of the late 60s, early 70s. Just fantastic, man. One of my favorite records in my collection right here. And so I got that numero group, but there's another. There is another. And this one's called Dark Scorch Chronicles. Again, with numero group, it's got kind of a foil. All the bands' names on it are in foil. This is all stuff that'd be associated with like hard and heavy songs about like Dungeons and Dragons and Lord of the Rings and stuff like that. But yeah, there's the back right there. Warfaring Strangers, Dark Scorch Chronicles. There's you've got like layouts of like Dungeons and Dragons layouts there. It's so freaking crazy. I think there's a booklet with this one too. I don't know why there wouldn't be, right? If the other one has a booklet. Same kind of deal, man. Look at that sketch of that dragon on this drafting paper there. Very cool. Kind of the same situation here. You've got a little bit more information about the band, a pick, get some singles here. God, this is great. Some great live shots of some of these bands. Fantastic. That album actually led me to find this next record, which is, this isn't a comp, but I'm just going to explain to you how that record, this band was on that comp, and that led me to pick this one up, which is a very cool, it's like a felt or kind of a velvet color cover with like foil, red and gold foil. How cool is that? Again, this is numero group here. Medusa, The First Step Beyond. I believe this is colored vinyl as well. Yeah, kind of the goldish, golden orange. But yeah, very cool, very collectible record here. It's just cool that these comps can, you know, introduce you to like other great bands, which is kind of why I get into comps so much, because then I just look up the other bands that are on it. Now this one has, I think it's like a bunch of Asian like psych bands. It's called Those Shocking Shaking Days, Indonesian Psychedelic Progressive Rock and Funk, 1970 to 78. I think this is a triple album. You've got 3 records. There's the track list there. God, this is great, man. I was so happy to score this record. Some great stuff, man. A little international flavor to the psych and the garage stuff. How can you not dig it? And then this is one the Perch picked up. This is St. Albert's Dream, released on the Lysergic Sound Distributors, LSD, who put this out. Bands like Concrete, Greylock Mansion, Butter, Maraday Park, Gideon's Bible, The Fabulous Fish. This is a killer sight comp right here. It's a follow-up to our highly rated and sold out St. Albert's Dream compilation from 2013. This is the heavy dose psychedelia where the prophet takes you to the depths of the unknown acid land. I'm there, baby! Jesus. But because of this comp, I found this album, which is one of my favorite, if you want to get into some creepy, spooky stuff, I grabbed this Greylock Mansion. Look at that cover. I think I showed this recently. But what you see on the cover is what you get too, man. It's creepy, haunted sounding psychedelic rock. Very unique vocals. Songs about spiders and UFOs and creepy satanic cults. And this is great. I think there's also a booklet in here too. I love finding booklets and pamphlets and stuff like that. Just a little pic there of the Greylocks there. And then you've got like a flyer here. God, this stuff like this just trips my trigger. Love it. Look at that. That reminds me of the Love Forever Changes album there. There's the band. Bunch of hippie freaks. Love it. So yeah, man. Greylock Mansion I found because of that St. Albert's Dream 2 comp there. And I'm just going to show a couple of these brown acid comps. This, I have all of them except for one. I'm missing 17, but I know where the copy is at. This is Brown Acid's Second Trip, number 2. Now this is put out by Riding Easy, and there's also a guy in the vinyl community who procures the music for these albums too. God, if I can't remember his name, is it Will? Maybe it's on here. Lance is his name. He's got a channel and he shows a lot of stuff that that they've gotten the permission from these bands to release this stuff. But yeah, Brown Acid always has a great cover pick, and it's always got like some picks from like hippies and music festivals and shit. I picked this one because this has Spiny Norman on it, which introduced me to this record, which was also on Riding Easy. I found this, and this is great. This is a couple of young guys. Recorded this at a junior college studio. God, this is out there, man. So out there. It's kind of proggy, psych, weirdness. But yeah, I highly recommend this album. And because of the Brown Acid series, I found that. And I'm going to show this Brown Acid one. I think I'll show a couple more and I'll wrap it up. This is the 6th trip here. Got a girl rolling a joint, finish off rolling a joint there. The usual picks there. Great stuff. I picked this because this actually has a couple of Iowa bands on it, but one in particular is Westminster, who had a studio called Westminster in Iowa, and where they recorded it. So yeah, there's a band on here from Fort Dodge, Iowa, my hometown back in Iowa. Let's see what they say about, if they say anything about them. Iowans, Westminster, self-released 345s between 69 and 75. My Life hit the crunchy sweet spot in 71 with vocals sounding like a fresh from primal scream therapy John Lennon over a zonked out Hendrix groove. I'll put that song on, I'll needle drop it. So here's the last album I'm going to show here. This is the 9th trip, Brown Acid, another great pick there. I picked this one because it's got a band called White Lightning under it, under Screaming Double Eagle. They're from Minneapolis, Minnesota. There's the track list there. And I actually pulled the White Lightning album that I got off Riding Easy as well. Cool pick of the band. If you've ever seen that album Lightning, I think it's like a hard rock psych album. It's got kind of a white cover with like a blue square and little animated figure on it. That's the same band as this, just without the white. But a lot of the songs on that are on this. I still recommend picking that one up because it's great. So yeah, I'll do a part 2 because I got another stack here. But we're going to wrap this one up, buddy boys. I hope you guys dig this. I will put plenty of songs in throughout so you guys can enjoy. Otherwise, stay cool, stay cosmic, subscribe, hit the like button, hit the thumbs up, hit me in the face. All right, later.